I was going to pose to the amendment poser whether how she would propose to deal with these other provisions mentioned by the city attorney and revisions to section 6-2 regarding quorum and voting requirements, specifically clarifying the role of the mayor pro tem that would be left unresolved, clarifying that there's a 2/3 vote of the elected legislative body required to spend money for a purpose different from the purpose for which the money is appropriated, spend money not appropriated at the time of the annual levy, and a majority of vote of all the individuals elected to the legislative body, being 5, should be required to adopt an amendment to the city charter. Moreover, the amendment would, the original amendment would clarify that mayor and council members attending the meeting unless otherwise required herein, and that the mayor shall only vote in the case of a tie vote. So that's all language that you would strip out under your proposal. We've already heard from the city attorney that those are lifted directly from state law. So I'm curious what your rationale for not including them in the charter change is.
As I said earlier, we're just looking for a conservative approach forward, but puts us back where we were.
But don't you agree that becoming 100% consistent with state law is by every definition the most conservative? Don't you think leaving additional liability to the city is maybe less conservative?
I talked to the city attorney, and this is what I've proposed.
Okay. Can you provide a rationale for why you have this definition of conservative and why this is superior to the advice specifically provided by council?
Because I'm trying to go back to where we started.
Well, where we started wasn't inconsistent with state law.
Okay, we can continue this discussion, which is what
I think I prefer not to have this back and forth.
Thank you.
Okay.
I think you can make your point, and then Ms. Kuyava can respond. Ms. Mitchell.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. May I ask the city attorney? I didn't think we got an answer to our question about calling the question, because from my assumption in parliamentary procedures and Robert's rule, that the vote is supposed to take place after the call to question.
You didn't get a second.
One
council member cannot. I'm taking that as a challenge to my ruling.
No, I'm not taking challenge. I'm just asking.
Maybe we should get a clarification on this, but my understanding is that one person cannot cut off debate by just asking for a call to question. It's a motion to cut off debate, and then it has to be seconded and voted on, just like any other motion.
I think it's a 2/3 vote requirement too.
I believe that's correct.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, but I was yielding to the attorney to get my question answered, please.
It's right.